From a bunch of impatient drivers who nearly got taken out by a landslide, and a showboater in Dubai who watched his Lambo go up in flames, to this open-air market in Thailand that functions around an active railroad, and a road full of watermelons that nearly took out a speeding biker. Here are 10 incredible road moments caught on camera. Sichuan province is a mountainous region in central China. They get absolutely pummeled by rain during the monsoon season. All that water loosens the soil and rocks on the mountains, which leads to frequent landslides. One such landslide occurred on May 4th of 2021. Another one was ready to follow close behind. The first landslide had blocked the road and stopped traffic on either side. Crews came to clear the debris, but they noticed the mountain was still unstable. Officials tried to prevent people from driving through. Apparently, there were some impatient drivers out that day. That last driver is lucky nobody hesitated ahead of them. If they had, the landslide would have pushed their car off the side of the road. The crew cleared the road again and reopened it safely this time. We understand the frustration, though. Imagine sitting there and waiting until Mother Nature decides it's safe. It was probably one of those things where if one person goes, everyone follows. It's like that guy who crosses the street before the walk sign comes on. Let's follow him. He clearly knows what he's doing. Snellville is a small city in Gwinnett County, Georgia, about 30 miles northeast of Atlanta. It's home to about 20,000 people and a police officer who caught something incredible on camera. It was March 12th of 2019. There had been some storms in the area, so we imagine most people were driving pretty slowly. That left this traffic officer with nothing to do but wait. Lucky for him, his cruiser was pointed in the perfect direction. A massive lightning bolt hits a streetlight, causing sparks to fly in every direction. It then arcs off and away from passing drivers. You can sort of see it in slow motion. That's the tricky thing about lightning. It moves so fast, you'd be lucky to catch it in the right frame. While this clip shows how visually stunning lightning can be, don't forget about the accompanying sound, the thunder. Now, we all know that you see lightning before you hear thunder. Well, that's because lightning strikes are often far away, and sound travels slower than light. But what happens when a bolt strikes a few feet in front of you?
Well, it might help if you could go back through it. Well, two reasons. One, it would be...
That was Sergeant David Shepard who nearly soiled his uniform. The lightning struck a home right as he was driving by. It was so powerful that it knocked the video camera off the windshield mount in Shepard's cruiser. Thankfully, neither Shepard nor the homeowners were injured by the strike. The house did sustain some minor damage after the lightning sparked a small fire. Le Plateau Mont-Royal is a small borough in Montreal, Quebec. The name comes from the plateau the area sits on. It overlooks downtown Montreal and is among Canada's most densely populated places. About 101,000 people are crammed into 3.5 square miles. Now, that many people means parking comes at a premium. When you find a good spot, you rarely want to give it up. But what happens when a sewer main bursts and a geyser forces your car out of the spot? Well, if you think that sounds impossible, just check out this video.
Wow. my god. Oh, it's destroyed the back of his car.
According to local reports, Montreal got hit with a massive rainstorm on July 18th of 2011. It was so bad that streets began flooding and the sewers overflowed. Pressure built up under this manhole cover and, subsequently, some poor person's car. Thankfully, it doesn't look like the car was that badly damaged. We imagine there's some water damage and rotten smells inside, though. On the bright side, our cameraman didn't lose his parking spot. Nonthaburi Province is a landlocked state in central Thailand. It sits on the northwestern edge of Bangkok and is home to about 1.2 million people. On November 18th of 2022, a local truck driver was about to have the worst day of his life. He was driving an 18-wheeler carrying hundreds of empty glass bottles. Someone thought using a canvas cover instead of a normal truck bed was a good idea. What happened next probably cost them their job. Our driver, 53-year-old Monton Suksamran, said he was delivering the empty glass bottles to a company in Pathum Thani. As he came around the turn, the rope holding the crates together must have snapped. The force caused them to tip and spill under the canvas. The road shut down for 2 hours while crews tried to clean the tiny shards. At least some bottles survived the crash, and the police didn't report any injuries. We get a close-up look at the truck as Monton moves it. You can see how poorly these crates were rigged to stay in place. The truck clearly has a back, so what happened to the sides and top? Workers eventually get all the crates stacked up, leaving nothing but a pile of broken glass behind. That's when they called the heavy machines to start pushing it all away. This next road spill was safer and much easier to clean up. The country of Taiwan is jam-packed with beautiful scenery. If you get out of the major cities, the countryside has a lot to offer, with towering mountains and rolling hills. It makes a great place to take a cruise on a motorcycle. Just keep an eye out for trucks spilling their cargo. On May 16th of 2018, on a 2-lane road somewhere in Taiwan, a biker was out for a ride on a beautiful sunny day. He was weaving down a winding road when a truck appeared ahead of him. That's when the unexpected happened. Let's see that one more time from a different angle. We're willing to bet this biker didn't wake up thinking, I wonder what would happen if I drove through a patch of watermelons. It looks like this truck had the same problem as the glass truck. The ropes securing the watermelon crates came loose, and they easily slipped under the tarp. Thankfully, our biker maintained control as he slid through the fruit slick. The Lamborghini is among the most iconic cars on the market. All the coolest people drive them, from David Beckham and Floyd Mayweather to Jay Leno and Nicki Minaj. But when you're in a city like Dubai, where almost everyone drives a Lambo, you have to find other ways to stand out. Meet this Lambo driver who took his Aventador Roadster LP720-450 Anniversario out for a spin. Why is that important? Because it's only one of 100 models made in the world. This driver learned the hard way why nobody likes a showboater. When people said your car is on fire, the driver probably took it as a compliment. That, or he just didn't hear the warnings over his revving engine. Then, a little while later, this happened.
Very dangerous.
Oh yes.
In case you're wondering, this Lambo retailed for about $750,000. The fire gutted the entire car. When they put it out, the only yellow paint left was on the front bumper. You could barely tell it was a Lamborghini. Let this video be a lesson in showboating. If you can afford $1 million car, don't rub it in everyone's face. Nakhon Ratchasima is one of 4 major cities in Isan, Thailand. Big is the theme of this area, as all 4 cities are nicknamed the Big Four of Isan. Nakhon Ratchasima is also the 3rd largest city in Thailand, behind Bangkok and Chiang Mai. So, it was only fitting that on October 29th of 2019, a massive Asian elephant decided to block a winding road through the mountains. A gray Toyota tried to swerve around the animal, but Mr. Elephant wasn't letting it go that easily.
เว้ยกดเลย
ถอยรถออกไป
แล้วยังไม่ขยับ แล้วยังไม่ขยับมาอีกอ่ะ บอกตั้งนานแล้วนั่นมันบ้าหรือเปล่าน่ะหนีสิ โอ้ย ใจจะวาย ไม่หนีอ่ะ ดูสิเว้ยเว้ยเว้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยพอออกไปออก ตั้งนานไม่ออกมาอุ้ย
Our camera woman gets a great shot of the car as it drives past them. You can see where it's all dented on the side and where the back window got blown out. The driver is lucky the elephant didn't sit on the front end. It may have crushed the engine and trapped him there. According to reports, the woman recording chastised the driver for not driving away sooner. It does seem like he had every opportunity to get out of there. Wildlife rangers at the Khao Yai National Park said the elephant was a 35-year-old male named Deu. It wasn't his fault that they built a road through his natural habitat. Rangers urged drivers to be extra careful of elephants crossing the street. If you ever find yourself in Samut Songkhram, Thailand, you have to check out the Mae Klong Railway Market. It's an open-air market operating on either side of the Mae Klong Railroad tracks. Now, while that sounds extremely unsafe, these shop owners have it down to a science. You can get anything at the railway market. Vendors sell all kinds of tropical fruits, vegetables, spices, herbs, and pastes. It's also one of the largest seafood markets in Thailand. Watching how everyone springs into action when the train comes is truly amazing. There's a loud siren that sounds whenever the train approaches. The vendors have minutes to pull their items back and lower their awnings. It's why the market is nicknamed the Umbrella Pull-Down Market. The train barely clears all the food as it travels about 15 miles per hour through the market. Once it passes, the market comes back to life. And we're not sure how safe and sanitary this is, so if you buy something, wash it. The market actually existed before the train tracks were built in 1905. Instead of moving locations, they just learned how to live with the train. Leota, Kansas is a small city in Wichita County. Like the rest of the state, it's highly prone to tornadoes, making it a hotspot for storm chasers. One storm-chasing team had made several trips out to Kansas before. They call them Chasecations, a play on the words chase and vacation. May 15th of 2016 was day 3 of that year's Kansas Chasecation. The team got word of a storm forming over Leota and raced out to find it. Unfortunately, a different tornado nearly found them first.
Oh, there's 2. I see 2 in the picture. It's really thin next to it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is! There it is! Look at the ground rotation! Right there.
Oh my god.
Bad idea!
Oh my god, it's coming at us, dude. Watch your rear, watch your rear. Good, you're good.
No, I'm not.
Wait, it's gonna come back. Look at these birds.
Oh!
You see those birds flying? Oh my god. Okay, it was scary. Oh my god, you see those birds?
Holy shit!
Dude.
Oh my god!
It was coming right at us.
Holy shit, dude!
Our chasers wisely called it a day after that close encounter. From what we can tell, the storm formed over open plains near Leota and didn't cause any structural damage. Lake District is a mountainous region in northwest England. It doubles as a national park and is famous for its scenic roads, lakes, and mountains. On August 5th of 2018, 45-year-old Brian Weatherall and his family drove down a foggy road in Kirkstone Pass. At nearly 1,500 feet above sea level, Kirkstone is the highest pass in the Lake District open to motor traffic. While the fog ruined their scenic view, they still left with a memorable experience.
Whoa. A massive helicopter. Dear me.
I just saw a piece fall off it.
Not something you see very often.
I'm doing all that friends around that.
It's not every day that a British Special Forces helicopter passes a few dozen feet over your car. Needless to say, Brian had never seen anything like it. Local reporters think the helicopter was performing drills as part of an SAS operation. Why else would they be flying so low in the middle of a dense fog? You would think they'd try to get above it, right? British Special Forces refused to comment on why the helicopter was there. Even though it was scary, Brian found the silver lining. He said it makes him feel safer knowing how well his fellow Brits can fly a helicopter. Well, that's all we have for you today, but if you enjoyed this video and want to see another one just like it, then be sure to click the link on screen now. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.